everybody, welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be talking about 5 myths about bird care. Let's dive right in.
Now, myth number one is that birds can survive on only an all-seed diet. Now, this is incorrect. You want to make sure that your birds have a well-balanced diet, including not only a small portion of seed, but pellets, fruits, vegetables, and other kinds of things that are great in nutritious.
Myth number 2 is that birds can thrive in tall cages and wide cages. Now, I want to debunk the part about the tall cages. Tall cages are fine and dandy, but at the same time, your bird would much prefer a wider space as opposed to a taller space. Here's an example of a tall cage. Now, you can see here that there is a decent amount of space for a bird. However, if being a tall cage, the birds will prefer to go left and right as opposed to up and down. Here's an example of another not so favored cage. Although it's very aesthetically pleasing, this bird here is only able to be around a circle as opposed to corners. So this is not really a favorable situation for the birds in our fair. Now these ones are an example of good cages, 1 and 2. They're both fairly wide, decently tall, and you can see here our fellow canary is able to jump back and forth between his food bowls, between his perches, so he's quite happy in there. Myth number 3 is that birds need to be caged at all times, or can be caged at all times. Birds are actually highly intelligent and rather have a lot of stimulation as opposed to being trapped inside their cage all day. So what's important is that you let these little fellas come out on supervised time and enjoy their time out. Myth number 4 is that cage covers are optional. Now, of course, you're free to make your own choices, but it is generally recommended to have a cage cover for your birds. This is because they like to feel safe and secure under a covered cage as opposed to an open cage where will have to be able to watch their backs. Myth number 5 is that birds don't need to be groomed, and this is truly false. The reason being is because people generally think that the birds can naturally wear and tear their grooming, such as their nails and their beak. However, sometimes they can grow quite long, and you may require to either trim or clip the nails as well as Dremel down the beak. If you can't do it yourself, you know who to call. Those are 5 myths debunked about bird care. Am I missing any? Let me know down in the comment section below. So be sure to like, subscribe, and follow our channel for more myth-busting fun.